The next year started with the first point-scoring changes since year 2, kickers losing half their value. But other than that, the season started with an air of familiarity. For example, Neil was ranting about trades once again, and again, and again. I'm sorry to say that Ben actually encouraged some of this behavior. But even though some things were the same, like the Black Eyed Peas' I Got a Feeling atop the charts, Ben had a feeling this year would be different. 2008, Gutterball Ben. Ben came out swinging, or throwing. It's football, right? I don't know. Ben came out. No. Ben mixed things up this year by drafting a quarterback in the first time he'd ever done that. He then proceeded to draft an overall pretty decent team, but the key was some big ads during the season and keeping active with trades. It was actually enough to win the prestigious Something Else Fantasy Football Best Manager award that some say no longer exists. But as much as Ben tried, luck would not be on his side. Ben had 2 matchups, putting up over 98 points and losing, which also happened twice to the other 13 teams in the league combined. Due to those 2 losses, plus some overall scheduling bad luck, Ben would finish 5, 8, and 0, but putting up the second most points in the league and having the most points scored against him. And so Ben watched as Credit and Alex moved through the playoffs and into the finals, where it was the closest scoring finals matchup in our league history by just 3 points. A matchup that Alex would have won if he didn't drop one of the best wide receivers in the league that year, Sidney Rice, who performed better than any of Alex's wide receivers on that day. And so, Credit would take home the victory. And yet another reminder that much like Jay-Z's season-ending chart topper Empire State of Mind, fantasy football is a jungle where dreams are made of, and there's nothing you can't do. Hey, Joe, let's go. Hey, Joe, let's go. Hey, Joe, let's go. Hey, Joe, let's go. He's bowling in a straight line. He's going through a tight wind. His girlfriend's losing her mind. The Joe Sear pop. He's bowling strikes again. A perfect game beginning. He's killing things like Manson. The Joe Sear pop. Hey Joe, let's go, knocking all the pins down. What Joe wants, I don't know, but we're all revved up and ready for Joe. Hey Joe, let's go. Hey Joe, let's go. Hey Joe, let's go. Hey Joe, let's go.